Hi everyone! Sa video na ito, pag-uusapan natin ang iteration statements or in simple terms, looping sa Java. Learning objectives. Ito yung mga goals na dapat nating ma-achieve after this lesson. Una, explain different types of iteration statements. Pangalawa, apply them to solve programming problems. At panghuli, design and test various looping scenarios. In Java, there are statements that are used to repeat a block of code. These are called repetition-controlled structures. There are three types. We have for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So we have for loop. For loop is used to repeat a block of code a specific number of times. So sa madaling salita, si for loop ay ginagamit para ulit-ulitin ang isang bahagi ng code ng ilang beses. So here we have example. Int n equals 5. Nag-declare tayo ng variable na n at sinet natin ito sa 5. Ibig sabihin, gusto nating ulitin ang isang bagay ng 5 beses. So, meron tayong tatlong parts. Int I equals 1 is nag-start siya sa 1. Next, we have I is less than or equal to n. Ibig sabihin is hanggang 5 lang ito. And lastly, we have plus I. Ibig sabihin, every loop is nadadagdagan si I ng isa. So, habang si I is less than or equal to 5, uulit yung loop. And we have system.out.println, Java is fun. Ibig sabihin, ito yung section sa loob ng loop, ipiprint niya ang text na Java is fun sa console. Next, we have while loop. While loop is used to run a specific code until a condition is met. So, ibig sabihin, si while loop ay ginagamit para paulit-ulitin na patakbuhin ng isang code hanggang totoo pa ang isang condition. So, sa example natin, gusto natin i-display ang numbers 1 to 5. So, nag-declare tayo ng dalawang variables. We have I equals to 1 and n equals to 5. So, si I equals to 1 is siya yung panimulang bilang. Habang si n equals to 5 naman is kung hanggang saan lang siya hihinto. So, gumamit tayo ng while I is less than or equal to n para sabihin habang si I ay mas maliit or equal to n, uulit ang loob ng loop. So, sa loob ng loop, pinapakita natin ng value ni I gamit ang system.out.println. Pagkatapos naman is tinataasan na natin si I ng 1 gamit ang I++ para gumalaw ang bilang. Next, we have do while loop. Do while loop is similar to while loop. However, the body of do while loop is executed once before the test expression is checked. So, ibig sabihin daw si do while loop is para daw siyang si while loop, pero meron siyang twist. Ginagawa niya muna yung utos sa loob ng loop kahit isang beses bago pa i-check kung dapat ba itong ulitin. So, dito is gagamitin natin ulit ang example kanina, which is int I equals to 1 and n equals to 5. So, sa loob ng loop, ipiprint natin ang kasalukuyang value ng I gamit ang system.out.println. Pagkatapos, i-add natin ng 1 si I gamit ang I++. Habang ang condition na I is less than or equal to n ay totoo, uulit-ulitin ng loop ang proseso. Kaya magpiprint ito ng 1, 2, 3, 4, at 5. Branching statements in Java are used to make decisions in your program. They let your code choose different paths based on conditions. So si branching statements is pang-decision siya sa code. Ibig sabihin, kapag may condition ka, pwedeng mag-ibang takbo ng program mo. For example, kung umuulan, magdadala ka ng payong. And kung maaraw naman is magdadala ka ng shades. Ganon din sa Java. May choice ang code depende sa sitwasyon. So si Java is nag-o-offer siya ng 3 branching statements. Una, breaking statement. Pangalawa, continue statement. At pangatlo is return statement. Break statement. Used to break out of a loop statement earlier than it is expected to end. So kapag gumamit ka ng break statement, pwede mong ihinto agad ang loop kahit hindi pa ito tapos. The continue statement lets you skip part of a loop and go straight to the next round. You can use it with for loop and while loops. So ang continue ay ginagamit sa loob ng loop para laktawan ang isang round ng loop kapag may condition na na-meet. The return statement is used to stop a method and go back to where it was called. It can send back a value or not. If you want to return something, just write it after the word return. So kapag tapos na ang method, ginagamit ang return para bumalik siya sa pinanggalingan niya. Pwede siya magdala ng sagot or wala. Kung gusto mong may ibalik, ilagay mo lang yung return sa code. So here is our summary for repetition control structures and branching statements. We have for loop, used when you know in advance how many times to repeat. While loop, repeats as long as a condition remains true. Do while loop, similar to while loop but guarantees at least one execution. Break statement, stops a loop before it finishes all its rounds. Continue statement, skips the rest of the current loop round. Lastly, we have return statement, ends a method and sends control back to where it was called. And that ends my presentation about iteration statements. Ngayon, alam mo na kung paano gumagana ang repetition-controlled structures and branching statements. At kung paano gamitin ang mga yan para ulitin ang mga code, mag-solve ng problems, and mag-design ng sarili mong looping scenarios. Hanggang sa muli!